All right, we're back Wednesday, e-learning. We're still working with area of triangles. Some of you all had a little bit of confusion on Tuesday, so I wanted to go over this. I apologize. My video camera still isn't working. I've got a help ticket in, but hopefully it'll get fixed by tomorrow. But we have a triangle here. And again, the area of a triangle is half the base times the height. And it's really half times the base times the height if you want to look at it that way. It's however you want to look at it. But my hint yesterday was looking at this right angle right here. And do you notice how this green line is touching these two sides of the triangle? Well, since it's those two sides that it's touching, these two are the numbers that we are going to use for the base and the height. We can ignore the 10.8 because it does not touch the right angle side, where the right angle sign is. So on this one, we have to take 2.2 times 8.3. Now, the other thing that we could do is once we're finished with this, we're going to have to divide our answer by 2 because it's a triangle. Or what we could do is divide the 2.2 by 2, which is 1.1, and take it times 8.3. Either way, you're going to get the same answer. I'm just going to start right here. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 2 is 6. Put in my placeholder. 8 times 2 is 16. 8 times 2 is 16 plus 1 is 17. Add them up. 6 and nothing. 6 and 6 is 12. 1 and 7 is 8. And then I have a 1. I have 2 decimal spots, so my decimal has to move over, which is 18.26. Now this 18.26, we have to divide it by 2 because it's half. 2 doesn't go into 1, but it will go into 18 9 times. Bring down my 2. 2 will go into 2 once. Put my decimal up. Left with 6. 2 will go into 6 3 times. Over here, same thing. 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 1 is 3. Put in your placeholder. 8, 8. 3 plus nothing. 8 plus 3 is 11. 9 plus 1. 2 decimal spots. Both of them, you're going to get the same answer, 9.13, and this is going to be centimeters squared. Now, the other one that I showed you that's a little bit trickier is this one. We have a triangle, and if you look at this one, it has a right angle right here. This is our right angle sign. Now, you can see it's touching this line right here, which is 6.1 centimeters. The other line that it's touching is this little dotted height line. This height is 1.5 centimeters. It is ignoring these two sides. Those two sides do not mean anything on this because it's not touching the right angle. So on this one, we're going to do half the base times the height. Again, so the base and height is 6.1 and 1.5. We're going to multiply. 5 times 1 is 5. 5 times 6 is 30. Placeholder, 1 times 1, 1 times 6. Add 5, 1, 9. 2 decimal spots. So at this point, my answer is 9.15, but I have to divide it by 2. 2 goes into 9 4 times, which is 8. I'm left with 1 and bring down my 1. 2 goes into 11 5 times. Oh, I forgot to bring my decimal up. 5 times 2 is 10. Subtract is 1 is 5. 2 goes into 15 7 times, which is 14. I'm still left with 1. Now, I can't have a remainder when I have a decimal. So what I'm going to do is you just add a 0 at the end and bring it down. How many times will 2 go into 10? 5 times, which is 10. We're left with 0. So on this one, our answer is 4.575 centimeters squared. That is the area of the triangle. On your Schoology today, you have 3 different figures that you have to find the area of. There's a there's a rectangle, a triangle, and a triangle. And then your last thing you're going to do is once you find the area of all 3 is you're going to find the total area. So you're going to tell me the area of figure 1, area of figure 2, area of figure 3, and then the total area of all three shapes. All right, good luck.